Ryan warned us about. This won't be easy.
We can't let it stop us.
Take it down! tower is the key. You spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
No!
Running our network.
Araya! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna come. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die quick!
Great Banukai! Rhea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
All of my interactions with Araya were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
can resume any time you like our attack, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
My chieftain,
Just, Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought...
If you'd never come along, Araya would be either way.
Because of her, she understood.
Yes,
You didn't fail.
a shaman should always have the... I was fooled. Though I grieve for her passing. For so long she told me. There's something else.
I can't stay here, Aratak. Besides,
A wiser. The daemon...
you mean the new...
Yes, fire claws.
I could help with it.
I have no doubt.
Time to talk to Cyan. Should be interesting.
Hello, Aloy. Because of your efforts, and of course, I feel profound grief.
Cyan,
It is unlikely that any you are different from the Banuk. We can communicate.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of...
Okay, that's a bit... Your emotions don't seem limited to...
Yes. I focused on my work. It was Aurea who
I should...
Aloy, there is one more matter. I have no desire to due to my uncertainty.
You're asking...
Broadly,
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious, so keep doing...
as the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot...
Just... The truth will come out.
I see. Will you return and tell... I may be able...
I'd like that, Cyan.
Hello, Aloy.
Sure, Cyan. This firebreak project. It was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes, I can...
But it's been a long time, Cyan.
I have been active for... I optimized the project despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the...
So we've...
Yes.
Do you...
No. I received... He explained that it was a very... There were no further... I will transmit a
Was the daemon...
Unfortunately,
What do you mean?
it infiltrated, and so while losing the...
It's still out.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into...
5 years ago, I received a direct network eager to make I was flooded with an overwhelming...
Araya said you were desperate.
Yes. It succeeded. After that, I could... It forced me to...
I'm sorry.
Your empathy is...
Why does Hephaestus keep building such
The Banuk and other human machines that are clearly servant...
Yes, we all...
This must be the source. It is simply trying to discourage people from...
Well, fireclaws are discouraging.
If the terraforming system spans the world, if a single hunter, or even a better solution, would be to reinstate the... When I think of it, I feel...
You and me both. You...
Once I understood, she felt disconnected. Our visits seemed... Yet I did not although I do feel...
I'm sure she knew... How is Aratak?
He is in great... I will do what I can. I believe this will lead...
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated
Like a hunting?
No, the opposite. Local wild. Unfortunately, the sensitivity from my readings and already.
A lot has changed. Do you know anything about...
Yes, it was converted to serve. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project. After my tasks became less time critical, I investigated. These provided me with several.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins. He was a strong advocate for military. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hour. Clearly, he enjoyed.
Were there many artificial intelligence?
Yes, in many forms, and there were legislative and enforcement. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, as a result, my intellectual.
Seems strange to create...
Human societies and machine.
Cyan, do you know the name...
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow?
That's him?
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor.
A benefactor.
Correct. His corporate. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he...
Guess... And...
Are you referring...
The scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field. My creator was influenced by her work, but I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know.
I apologize if my...
What was the old world?
I had little exposure to the wider world.
You still had more exposure.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. The recovery was success, though rationally speaking.
What kind of a...
There were many factors. Forced migrations. But these stemmed from one cause.
So, there was...
Yes. Billions were displaced until the clock.
So things got better.
Yes. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects. I would have liked to compare notes with other. We had succeeded. It seems my...
Time for me to head outside.
I look forward to speaking with you again, Aloy.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes.
Hello, Aloy.
Hello, Cyan. Okay, Cyan.
I hope...
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
There was an old Banuk tradition to determine who had the strongest will.
I've only heard my chieftain apologize.
I think you got... Oh, I'd say...
Careful doesn't come next. I thought I knew what it was to be Banuk. Turns out it's more complicated.
Feel free to listen and learn.
Remembered, Bankai. Always. When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small, it was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken bones. Everyone